ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about the latest episode from 86. And honestly, I hope it's gonna keep getting better and better because after this first four episodes, I'm definitely hooked. I really hope it's gonna stick the landing, so to say. I just want more. After last episode with that amazing scene at the end of it, now we see a lot more about that scene from Theo's perspective, find out more about the characters, the interactions between them, they get to know each other a bit better. And also very interesting cliffhanger about Lena and Sheen right at the end of the episode. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, we still get that scene a bit more. Theo still going in hard on Lena, destroying her mentally and emotionally, honestly, how much it affected her. But we also have the others kind of stepping in to calm down the situation to get Lena off the call. And we see it from Theo's perspective also. Like, he meant what he said, and it was a very good point about how Lena was just not really treating them as humans, especially the meaning of names, how much is it matters to actually ask somebody for his name, to view them as a person, because while she was saying everything good, wasn't really putting her words where her mouth is, because she actually has to take action. Idealistic is nice, but without action it doesn't really lead anywhere. Now, what Theo did, it also affected him, not just on Lena, because he feels guilty with going in so hard on Lena, and he kind of closes himself off a bit into his emotions, feelings. And I liked, like I said in a previous video, Anju is kind of like the mother of the spearhead unit and all of the other girls. They start cheering him up, bringing him back, so to say, and I liked that about them, how much they care of each other, like an actual family, compared to the Albions, how devoid of emotions they are, most of them. So of course there are exceptions, especially Lena's uncle Jerome, and I'll get to him. But on this side, on the lower side, so to say, on the 86 district, like they are living life a bit better, at least with other people around them. Now we also get glimpses about all of the characters, especially this Fox commander, which kind of was the one that passed on the call sign to Theo. He's gonna be important probably moving forward. Hopefully we're gonna find out more about him. And we have Theo and Shin talking about him, saying that the Fox commander would have handled the situation differently, and this is part of the reason why Theo feels guilty about what he did to Lena. Now, on the other side, we also have, I like how they're going back and forth, all of the sides, showing both perspectives and how they led up to this point, so to say, especially the call between Lena and Shin. Now, before we get to the call, on Lena's side, we have her feeling guilty, kind of, it hit her very close to home what Theo said to her. She feels responsible about not doing anything, about not treating them as humans, not asking them for their names, and she tries to get some comfort from Annette. And I know I kind of agree with Annette in a way, and I also disagree, because Lena wants to do the good thing. She doesn't really know how to do it, especially how she was raised, everything the way the society and the world is. And Annette keeps trying to stop Lena about getting too close, but I feel like that's because she wants to protect her, not to get attached to them. But right after she left there, that look that Annette had in her eyes got me very suspicious. I feel like there's a lot more to Annette than just being Lena's best friend. She might have a major role moving forward. I don't know if she's gonna be on Lena's side for most of it, but I'm very suspicious about Annette after this episode. Now, I might be completely off, but that's what I got from that scene. Now, we also get a flashback of Lena and her father when they went to the battlefield. Also, the attack that kind of happened there, we just got a glimpse of it. Now, the meeting that I liked quite a lot, we have Jerome, the uncle who always has to protect Lena. And he kind of exposed, so to say, for lack of a better word, the similarities between Lena and her father. Now, he wanted to bring an end to the war, but he wasn't really doing anything major, so to say. He was just watching there, saying, talking the talks, kind of like the way Lena has been doing so far. I don't know what happened specifically. Was it just a random attack on the battlefield that got him killed, or was somebody actually just put out a hit on him trying to kill him to get him out of the way? And was he actually doing a lot more than Jerome did? Would he? Would Jerome have been the one behind it? I don't know, but wouldn't surprise me, honestly. This series just brings me so many questions. I like these kinds of series, especially, like I said, they're going back and forth. Honestly, I love it so far. An amazing series. I would love for you guys from the source materials that have read the light novels. What do you think of the adaptation so far? Of course, no spoilers. Let me know down in comments below. Now, Jerome also wants to take her off the spearhead unit to bring her back basically behind a desk. This is why I think he might be involved with her father's death. But we finally have Lena after she left there. Kind of has a bit of a mental breakdown with everything happening around her. The announcements that there were no casualties, what Theo did to her, it hits her. And she finally connects with Shin, that call. And I like how everything came together from both sides. Probably my favorite way they're handling the series. And she starts apologizing, saying she's sorry for everything up to so far, for yesterday when Kaya died, for not asking for their names. And I liked how Shin handled the situation. He kind of tried to comfort her a bit. They finally bond, especially with all of the others. And he made a good point. Now, the reason why nobody really asked for their names is kind of on purpose, because everything is made not to see the 86ers as humans, even previous handlers. But she's actually making an effort. Now, what Theo did was very harsh, but I feel it was very needed for Lena, and it brought her to this point. Now, we finally have her, like I said, asking for their names. Shin gives the names of all of the members, but he leaves out his name, and that's gonna be important towards the end of the episode. Kaye, Raiden, Theo, Anju, Kurena, Daya, Haruto, all of them, over there she gets their name, they start greeting each other. But also an important point is that the 86ers don't get graves when they die, so they don't even get that respect even after death, and that says quite a lot about how they're treated. And this is the reason behind Shin's name of the Undertaker, or part of the reason. There might be more to it. They made a promise with his old unit for somebody to always carry their memory, so to say, carving the name in the Juggernaut, and the survivors to carry it forward like a legacy. And since then, 561 died. He remembers all of them, always the last one. That's beautiful and sad at the same time. Now, we had a bit of a funny moment, which I liked Lena's reaction quite a lot. When she wanted to also apologize and ask their names personally to all of the others, Shin just went, sure, I'll connect you right now. She was like, no, wait, let me get ready, not put her on the spot. But she handled it very well, asked for apologies again, saying sorry and sorry multiple times, talks to all of them, finally properly introducing herself. They're gonna start calling her Major Melise. Now, also Theo sort of has an apology for her, but in his own way, and we find out, like I said, from how he got his call sign from the Fox Commander. Now, this Fox Commander was an Alba also, like the elite ones, and he kind of had the same views as Lena, but he went further beyond. He actually joined in the fight with them, took the risk, and he also died, unfortunately. And he thought that wasn't right for 86ers to fight alone, and fought with them. But this is partly the reason why, even though she is nicer, she's not an equal to them, especially how Theo put it. As long as you are inside the walls being protected, not risking your life, you're not gonna be equal to all of us. And even Raiden had the same thoughts about this. Sorry about everything that happened. Sorry how they viewed her before they got to know her a bit better. But despite all of that, you're not gonna be an equal to us as long as you're not fighting with us. Now, I feel like this might be the thing that leads Lena to come fight alongside them, which is probably gonna happen, but I don't know, and I don't think this is gonna be a happy series, honestly. Especially after last episode with Kaye. I don't think we're gonna have a happy ending, honestly, or getting attached to characters, like I said, is gonna be painful. Now, they bonded together, all of them, laughing, feeling more comfortable, and I liked that quite a lot. And she finally has to send the map again because she forgot after everything that happened. Now, the last scene was the most intriguing part of the episode, because Shin, or Undertaker, finally gives his name to Lena. Nozen Shin. And she knows somebody. She got very interested, especially for the last name. Shourei Nozen, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the names. His call sign was Dullahan, the Headless Rider. And Shin says, that's my brother, and he actually smiled at that grin on his face. Now, would Shin's brother be the one that saved Lena, that put her on this path, so to say? It might be, so could be the thing that brings them together a lot more. Honestly, another great episode. I want more. I would love to hear from you guys what you think about this series, both anime only and source material readers. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode, and do you think this is gonna have an happy ending or not? Thank you as always for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, it helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Keep enjoying 86, I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.